I love you, Leanna. I'll see you here in a few minutes, okay?
We're going to go live.
There we go. Good evening, friends and family. It is In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt here on the 13th Region Media Network. We have playoff time in the Bluegrass, and we have lots to talk about tonight. We'll be back right after these messages.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Quality, creativity, and customer service.
That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810. We also want to wish all student athletes of the 13th region a very successful and healthy season.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
You looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
Good Sunday evening to you. We're so glad to have you on In the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt and the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network. I'm Ronnie Smith, along with my buddy Mondo Sima. Mondo, it was a lot of action this week as the first week of the playoffs began. Unfortunately, only 4 teams advanced, but nothing to hang their head. There's some teams that had some great seasons.
Yeah, for sure. You know, it's that time of year when everything comes to eventually comes to an end there, Ronnie. So, you know, a lot of our teams didn't make it into the next round of the playoffs. But, hey, the ones that are still fighting, still alive, man, those guys, they have a good chance to make a deep run in this thing.
And we have a great show tonight. We have 4 student athletes, one from each of the teams that are amazing, and still able to be in the playoffs. And these guys are phenomenal athletes. They're having phenomenal seasons, and we can't wait to introduce them to you. But first, let's take a look at some of the scoring, Mondo. Hazard handles Harlan extremely easy there, 52-0. and Harlan ends their season at 2-9.
Hey, this Hazard group right here, you know, they were in town here in Corbin a few weeks ago, and you know that they've got some great athletes, and you know the score is indicative of that, Ronnie. So it'll be a good matchup next week as Hazard and Williamsburg face off.
And then we have Hazard that we mentioned in Harlan. Then we went on to Knox Central. Our buddy Wayne Mills, coach of the year in his district, finishes the season 5-6. They had to go to Belfry. And Mondo, you and I made that trip. That's a long trip anytime anybody has to go to Belfry. Belfry comes away with a 49-14 win.
Yeah, Belfry, they're on the other side of the world, to be honest. But, you know, Coach Mills and Knox Central, you know, good first year for him. And this Knox Central group is only going to get stronger, Ronnie, as he's at the helm there.
Yeah, so we'll go on and look at some more of the scoring. And we'll start here. Williamsburg with a big victory over Lynn Camp, 50-6. Lynn Camp started out strong, had so many injuries. Williamsburg will play Hazard this weekend. Middlesboro loses to Paintsville. Their season ends. South Laurel, heartbreaking loss to Madison Southern. They were favored to win that game, didn't make it. Pikeville finishes Pineville season at 1-9. And then Clay County loses to Lawrence County, 48-7. Lawrence County will advance to play one of our mountain teams. And then Whitley County loses a heartbreaker, 42-35. So those are the teams that are eliminated, Mondo. And some of the games were really close, and some of them were a little surprising.
Yeah, that you know, Clay County has been there in the top 5-6 in the region all year long. I thought, you know, Coach Sizemore in that group, I thought they would give Lawrence County a little more fight, but you know, things happen. I mean, it is what it is. But you know, they had a good run this year, had a good team, so you know, we're proud of Clay County and the Tigers there. But yeah, Middlesboro too, man. That was a game I thought, you know, Middlesboro might have had a chance in, but you know, Paintsville ended up winning that one. So, but just a lot of good action around the region, and you know, Whitley County, like you said, lost a heartbreaker there. Wayne County, that they always have a good team over there, and you know, they will face Corbin next week.
Well, right? Yeah, we'll talk about that in just a moment. We're going to take one more break. When we come back, all four of the guys are in the studio. They're in the back. I can see them. It's going to be a surprise to have four great people representing the four teams that have advanced. We'll talk to them in just a moment. You're listening to the Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the L4 Security Group in the Huddle here on the 13th Region Media Network.
Looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across Great Plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
And we are back in the Huddle, presented by Martin's Peterbilt here on the L4 Security Network, 13th Region Media. We are excited to go over these scores again. We've got some great guests that we're getting ready to bring. First, we want to highlight game 1 on your screen. Powell County came to Bell County to Log Mountain, and they leave losing 46-14. And the Bell County Bobcats, Mondo Sima, improved to 10-1 in the season, winning their 10th in a row.
Yeah, for sure, Ronnie. Dudley Hilton's a legend. Everybody knows that. Hey, Bell County is going to go deep in this thing. Look for them to make a huge push into another state championship round.
So we thought we would bring on a Bobcat. Let me tell you a little bit about this Bobcat. He is what I like to call the beast from the East, Mr. Hayden Dameron. He has 2 receptions this year for touchdowns. He scored on 7 2-point conversions. He's recovered 5 fumbles, has 54 tackles and 6 sacks, and he will be helping lead his 10-1 Bobcat team as they host Lawrence County over in Louisa, Kentucky, and that will take place Friday night. So welcome the beast from the East, Mr. Hayden Dameron. Hayden, how you doing tonight, my friend?
Good. How are you?
Doing great. Thank you, man, for taking the time to be with us. We know it's a busy time, and man, just what a remarkable year that you've had. What's the biggest thing everybody's talking about up on Log Mountain right now?
Just after every game, you hear Coach Hilton, one game at a time, and he'll say each week it's going to get tougher and tougher. And we're just working on that new team we're playing each week, taking it one step at a time.
Yeah, it helps having the Hall of Fame coach that you do, no doubt. But let's go back, hey, let's talk about week 1. I mean, North Laurel comes in there. They obviously was an upset. Nobody expected North Laurel to win that game. When the final horn went off on that first game, something clicked with your team, and now you've won 10 in a row. What happened to the culture? Was it practice? Was it just determination? Was it a wake-up call? What was it for you guys, Hayden, that helped you get to that next level?
I just think that loss, like, I think us as a team, us losing the game helps us, and it just shows us, yeah, if we're gonna keep losing these games, we ain't gonna do no good. So we just locked in, and we got a 10-win streak. So we're trying to get that to a 14-1 record. So
Yeah, and you're well on the way, my friend. Well on the way. Mondo, what an unbelievable. You can see the size of this young man. He's just a great, gifted athlete. Hayden, what's the biggest difference in you between this year and last year to where you've really, really just continued to blossom?
I think it's just a little fire in me. Like last year, I knew what I was doing, but I'm kind of just more full throttle motor going instead of kind of laid back, trying to, because I got moved from the D line to an outside linebacker position. And so I had to kind of learn that. But now that I've learned it, they put me back on the D line. So that's where my bread and butter is. So that's
Well, hey, there's no doubt you're, one of the senior leaders on this team for the Bobcats. Ronnie, he's got 54 total tackles, and 11 of those tackles are for loss with 6 quarterback sacks. I mean, kid is just phenomenal on the defensive side of the ball. But Hayden, tell us, how have you got your teammates to buy in, and how have you guys came together to make this push here going into the playoffs?
we just take the weightlifting serious after school, then the film, and then just practice. We got to listen to our coaches, and then I'm not just the only leader. Blake Evans, the middle linebacker, and then our quarterback, Blake Burnett, we've stepped up and told everybody we got to just lock in, listen to the coaches, and let's go out with a big win each week.
I love that, Ronnie. Always putting teammates first. I mean, that's the number one thing right there that a leader has to do, make it about the team and everybody else. But Blake, tell us what you do off the field, man. What you like to do for fun, to relax and just get your mind off of football for a little bit.
Usually I'll play the game with my football buddies, or I'll be out in the woods trying to kill me a big deer, or I'll be out with a woman or something.
Well, that's the way to impress the woman, by killing a big deer. That's for sure, Mondo.
Hey, man, what's life look for you after football is over? You're going into senior year. Where you looking at college, or what you got going on?
I got a few colleges. I got UPOC when we come down there next weekend, so I'll probably do that. But if I don't know, I might just become a state trooper. That's what I'd like to be. That's my dream job, is state police. So
cool.
Well, you're going to be successful in whatever you do, brother. I promise you that. We can tell by your attitude and your character, and hey, just keep being a leader. And you guys were close here. You've got a good chance to make a big push. So congratulations, Ronnie. Dudley's he's a legend up there on the mountain. He really is.
Yeah, I like their chances to go all the way. And we're pulling for you, Hayden. The Beast of the East. You like that nickname, man?
I like it.
You have to get somebody to make you a shirt up or something. All right. But thanks for joining us. We wish you the best, man. God's given you a lot of talent, and just keep going out there having a great time.
Thank you.
All right. That was Hayden Dameron, the Beast from the East from Bell County. Bell County's 10-1. They move on. They'll play Lawrence County this Friday night. Let's talk about the next game we want to talk about. It was Corbin. Corbin welcomed a pretty good team there in Russell County. Corbin gets the big win, 48-13. They improve to 10-1 on the season. And we have a guest tonight from the Corbin Red Hounds. A little bit about his stats this year, Mondo. 11 touchdowns, 734 receiving yards. He's second on this phenomenal offensive team in scoring out of everyone. And the 10-1 Corbin Red Hounds will host the 8-3 Wayne County Cardinals this Friday night. Would you join me in welcoming to the stage no other than senior wide receiver, Mr. Colton Creekmore? How you doing, buddy?
I'm good. How are you all?
Hey, we're glad to have you with us. Of course, Mondo, this is different with Colton. Known him all his life. Remember when he was just a little whippersnapper running the ball. And Colton, we're so proud of you, buddy. You're having a great season so far. Your best ever, your career numbers and everything. Kind of talk to us. What was your gauge coming in this year? What goals did you have set? And How do you feel like the season's going for you so far?
So coming into the season, I feel like I had a big chip on my shoulder. There was a fantastic receiver that had left last year, so I feel like I had a pretty big. I had to follow the footsteps a little bit, so I'm just trying to do what I can do and show the people what kind of player I am. And yeah, I mean that's pretty much it. We came into the season with I feel like an underrated team. Everybody thought that we wouldn't be as good as we were last year, and I think we got a really good team this year, and we have a really good chance this year.
Obviously you get an opportunity, Colton, to work with, arguably the best quarterback to ever play for Corbin High School. He's definitely breaking all the records. And if you go by the records and you've been with him all the way through high school, what kind of chemistry do you and Kate Elam have?
Me and Kate, we're good buddies. We have a couple classes together at school, and me and him are just really good friends. And in practice, he trusts me in practice. He'll throw it to me in practice. So we've got a pretty good relationship. He trusts me. He's got the good confidence in me to get those it up there that I can go up there and get it and come down with it.
And, man, you had a huge game Friday night, man, clicking on all cylinders. And what was it like, man, to just be out there to get the playoffs finally started and to be able to get that first touchdown under your belt, then the next one, and kind of just really enjoy your night?
It felt good. Not just I wouldn't. I don't really like to give credit to myself. I want to give credit to my teammates because if it wasn't for the O linemen, none of this could happen. So I really appreciate my teammates and just the team this year coming out and trying their hardest and getting the win.
Well, I love you, buddy. I'm proud of you, and just so glad to have you with us tonight. And you keep up the good work. And Mondo, I know you know this kid well. I remember he used to run the ball in TCSA. Nobody could catch him. He switches from running back. Now he's a premier wide receiver.
Ronnie, I've been really impressed with Colton all year long. I mean, just the kid is he's really matured. You can tell that right there by talking to him, but he has worked his hind end off to get to where he is right now. So, Colton, kudos to you, brother. You put the time, you put the effort in, you've been there, and, you waited for your shot. When you got it, you capitalized on it. And that's about all we can say, buddy. So what, we know you got some schools looking at you and stuff. Tell us a little bit about what you want to do. Where might you want to play at the next level?
So I've got a couple offers, and I think after school, just depending on how the off season goes, and if any more schools contact me, I want to pursue an education in law enforcement and hopefully be an agent in the FBI.
Wow, that sounds like an amazing career right there, don't it, Ronnie? I mean, FBI, that's big time, buddy. So, hey, tell us about your team's mindset. Where you guys at? I mean, where you at going in here to week 2 of the playoffs?
Yeah, so we came into the field house today around 3, and we watched some film, did a little bit of conditioning. We got a good mindset going into this week. We know the Wayne County's not a bad football team. They beat what was it, Russell County, just a little over a touchdown. So they'll come to compete. They've got their season on their belt. So they're gonna try to win just like we will. So I think it'll be a good game.
Well, I know, in the last 6-8 years that Wayne County has been a big rivalry game here in the, week 2, week 3 of the playoffs. So, they will come fight. They'll come ready to play. So you guys, you're going to have to be on your, top-notch game. Just like Hayden said, every game gets harder from here on out. So,
yeah.
But kudos to you, buddy. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming on tonight. And we're your biggest fans. Okay.
All right. Thank you for having me.
Thanks, all right, buddy. Love you, man. We'll see you down the road.
All right. We'll see you.
All right. That was Mr. Colton Creekmore. And I'm telling you, Kate Elam can only be as successful to the receivers that he has around him. And with Eli Petrosky and Noah Sima and Colton Creekmore and even the rest of them, we saw Tayton Cox get a touchdown the other night. Corbin can make a deep run into these playoffs, Mondo.
Yeah, absolutely. They've defensively, they've gotten better every week. And, offense, they're always going to put numbers on the board with all those weapons. So, it's going to come down to probably them in Bull County again. So we'll be anxious to see what happens.
All right, let's go back to the scoreboard to bring on our third guest of the night. We're talking about the Williamsburg Jackets. They're not the Yellow Jackets anymore. They're orange. They're just the Williamsburg Jacket, guys. I heard somebody call them that yesterday. They're just the Jackets. They score 50 points on Lindcamp. Holds Lindcamp to 6 points. They improved to 8-1 on the season, of course, because they had to miss some games there when we had all the fiasco we went through. They didn't get an opportunity to make them up. But we got a very special guest from Williamsburg. Let me give you some stats about this young man, because this young man is having a phenomenal season so far. He has 507 yards rushing, Mondo, and 11 rushing touchdowns. Not only that, he has 542 receiving yards and 5 touchdowns on that. So he has 1,050 yards, 16 touchdowns, and he has scored 12 two-point conversions. Williamsburg 8-1 on the season, will host Hazard 7-4. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to Mr. Eli Metters from Williamsburg. How you doing tonight, Eli?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Hey, we're doing well, man, and just bragging on you and listening to those stats and everything. What a year you've had, buddy. What's really kicked in so well for you right now this year?
I mean, honestly, coming into the season, starting this year, last year didn't really play much. I knew what I was doing, but this year we're really young, lost a lot of seniors. Just had to have somebody step up.
Well, man, you sure have done that. And, you got as many receiving yards as you do rushing yards. Which do you like better? You like running the ball, or you like catching those passes and making something happen?
I definitely like running the ball better.
Yeah, well, with all these touchdowns, man, 16 touchdowns. Let's talk about your team's mindset. You guys lost the game pretty early as well, and then you got a big winning streak now. What's the mentality of your team moving forward?
Honestly, make it to region, but Hazard's a good team. That'll be tough. Came out after losing to Clay County and just really had to click and get it going.
Yeah, that makes a big difference. So what you talked about, people graduating, moving on, Williamsburg, one of the smallest schools, but you guys are always right there in the thick of things and winning championships. The culture there at Williamsburg, everybody growing up. Talk about when you were thinking about being a Jacket and growing up. Who were the people that you looked up to that you thought were great players that have influenced your style of play?
I mean, when I was growing up, watching Dalton Ponder was pretty nice.
Yes.
He was really good. And a couple other guys like Bronson, Chris Howard, they would just go out there and get it. Real hard players.
Yeah. And now, Eli, you're one of those guys, man.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest difference? And then I'll turn it over to Mondo. What's the biggest difference in you from last year to this year?
Last year, didn't really get to play much. I would just come out after the starters would get it done and get us up by like 50. But this year, came in early and got the starting spot, first game of the season, and just showed out.
Eli, Coach Herron's offense is pretty dynamic. I mean, they put a lot of points on the board, move the ball around. Tell us about, in your words, like what it is to be able to play for that style of offense.
It's nice. Some games come out, passing game ain't working, then we'll just really rely on running it. And then other games, more just passing game, and we can't really run the ball much. But sometimes we'll just fluff it back and forth games. Some games will be just straight running, and then some games will just be more passing. It's real nice being able to switch it up.
So, Eli, you're a sophomore. I think it has you listed as maybe a wide receiver in the depth chart, but you've got, more rushing attempts this year. So how has that played into you, as part of the team here? Because we know that, Coach Herron likes to throw the ball around, but you've capitalized on your opportunities when you've got the ball.
I mean, it opens up more options, me and Nate being able to run the ball more and get us in good field position. Then we can just pass the ball or the receivers getting us in a nice spot to just run it in.
Yeah, you spoke of Nate there. He's been a tremendous, quarterback, Ronnie, for this Jacket team and Coach Heron. But man, we're proud of you and what you've done here so far in your sophomore season. So sky's the limit for you. Keep working hard, and you're going to be able to achieve any goal that you want to, my friend.
Thank you.
All right, thanks for being with us, Eli. We're big Williamsburg fans. We're rooting for you guys, and hopefully you can get that region title.
You're welcome.
All right,
Thank you,
that
guys.
was Mr. Eli Metters with us tonight from Williamsburg. Great stats for him. He's having a great year. And, man, we've had 3 special guests. We've got one more. Can't wait to get him on here. Let's talk about the game. The upset of the first round. It could have went either way. Nobody knew exactly what was going to happen. Montgomery County and North Laurel. North Laurel pulls out the field goal win, 20-17 over Montgomery County, Mondo. And that was, we had Coach Nelson on last week, and he told us, he said, we are going to win this game. And they sure did, my friend. He
did. His words would say, keep picking against him. So he proved a lot of people wrong. And they started out so strong, and then has some L's there in the middle of the season, but have turned it around and here at the most important time of the year. So great job by Coach Nelson, and hey, they may pull it off again. I mean, how you bet against them at this point, Ronnie?
That's it. So we appreciate Dixon Law Office for these scoreboards tonight. And now we're going to talk about the guy that's been waiting in the back for a while, but he don't mind. He don't have nothing else to do you, buddy? He's back there. We can see him. He just can't see us. But here we go. 8 rushing touchdowns, 478 yards, has a passing touchdown. He's thrown 2 touchdowns, leads the team in scoring, has 90 tackles and a fumble recovery and an interception. And he will lead the 5-6 North Laurel Jaguars all the way over to Pulaski County to play the 6-5 Southwestern team Warriors over there. So would you join me in welcome Mr. Jude McWhorter? Jude, how you doing tonight, my friend?
I'm doing good. How are you guys?
Hey, man, we're glad to have you with us. A big win there. And, somebody sent us this video, man. We want to show the video of the touchdown pass. I know you probably seen it. Thousands of people have watched it. McWhorter to Kelly to win the game. Jude, set it up for us. Tell everybody, because everybody didn't get to be there. Tell us what the situation was in the game, what the score was, what down it was, and what were you guys thinking when this happened?
So it was 3rd and goal. We were in overtime. So Montgomery County had just kicked a field goal. So we could have either kicked a field goal, tied it, went into a second overtime, or we just thought we should just go for the touchdown right here, go for the win. So we got in the huddle, and we said, me and Carter had been connecting all game. So we said, let's just run a comeback over here, one-on-one. We like our chances with that, and we did it and got a touchdown.
Man, that's just awesome to be able to walk off. You see walk-off home runs all the time in baseball. What was it like that play to happen and get to walk off that field?
That's probably the best feeling I've had in a football game. It was definitely awesome.
Yeah, so you've had a great year, and Jude, you're just one of those versatile players, I guess is what to say. You do whatever your team needs you to do, and a new coach this year, new style, adjustments in the middle of the year. How do you feel going up to Southwestern Friday night?
Well, we're feeling good. We've already played them one time this year. We came up a little short, but I definitely like our chances, knowing that we know what we're going up against and just being able to prepare for that again and trying to go out there and get a win, go back to a region championship.
Yeah, and I've noticed you look a little stronger, look a little more fit than you were last year. Talk about what you did in the off season to kind of get you prepared to have the body and the stamina that you have right now to push into this playoff.
In the off season, me and my buddies got together and we worked out basically every day in the off season. We have a weightlifting class, so that definitely helps me out. And having the good teammates there pushing me definitely has helped me get to where I am right now.
Yeah, Mondo Simon, it's been great. And North Laurel shocks the world. Coach Nelson looked right in that camera. He said, keep voting against us. Keep betting against us. He didn't guarantee the victory, but he said, hey, we're going to win. And boy, did he ever.
100%, Ronnie. You spoke of Jude's stats earlier there, but this is what tells me about you, Jude, is that you're a football player. You do anything that needs to be done to get the job done to help your team win. And the thing that I loved most about the last play was 2 baseball players made it, Ronnie Smith. So that's it.
Yeah.
So, Jude, we're proud of you, my man. Keep working, keep fighting. Hey, keep riding this thing out, baby. We're going to be there cheering for you, okay?
So I appreciate you guys.
All right.
Hey, yeah, and we appreciate you being with us, Jude, and just keep it up. God's given you some great talent, and appreciate what I live in London. I live up here, and know what kind of young man you are, and you represent your school. And just last thing I just want to say, what's it mean to you to be a Jaguar? That name across your chest.
As you can see, it means everything. I mean, I've always grown up. That's all I've known is North Laurel. That's been my favorite thing my whole life. All I ever wanted to do was go to North, play football for North Laurel. So it's really just the best feeling ever to win for this school that I love.
Man, that's wonderful. We appreciate your spirit and your attitude. And Jude, we're fans of North Laurel, and we hope you guys can just keep on winning, buddy. Thanks for being with us tonight.
Appreciate you guys.
All right. That was Jude McWhorter. Big touchdown pass there to Carter Kelly. Mondo, and the football has been unbelievable. We went over the scoreboard brought to you by Dixon's Law Office. We'll talk a little bit more about the football schedule for next week at the end of the show. We're going to take a timeout. When we come back, we're going to talk about our end of the year awards for soccer, some different awards that we were able to represent today, and we'll talk about those. So we'll be right back after these messages. You're listening to the Martin Peterbilt presentation of In the Huddle here on the L4 Security Network, 13th Region Media Network, weekly show with Mondo Simon, Ronnie Smith. We'll be back right after these messages.
You looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715 or Cam Maxey at 606-231-2810. We also want to wish all student athletes of the 13th region a very successful and healthy season.
And we are back here on the Martin's Peterbilt presentation of the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network presentation of In the Huddle. I'm Ronnie Smith with my friend Mondo Sima. We've talked a lot about football. We want to recognize some great people that deserve some awards for soccer, and we also have some awards for volleyball. Let's talk about volleyball first, and let's recognize the Coach of the Year presented by WB Transport, Mr. David Halcomb from Whitley County. Whitley County had a great season, Mondo.
Oh, yeah. Third straight region title. Coach David Halcomb, he gets it done year in and year out, and always has a very, very good, competitive, fundamentally sound volleyball team.
They had 29 wins. They win their third straight 13th region title. They were defeated by Paintsville in that first round, but coming out of retirement, they did have a wonderful season. So congratulations to David Halcomb. We've had him on the show a couple times. He's a religious man, a man of faith, and well-deserving of this award, as you said, Mondo.
Yeah, tremendous guy, tremendous role model for for kids, Ronnie, and man, he's just such an asset to be in our region, to be honest.
So let's go on to the Player of the Year. The 13th Region Media Network would like to recognize, sponsored by WB Transport, Caroline Combs. 372 kills, 448 digs, leads her team to the region championship. Congratulations, Caroline Combs, the 13th Region Player of the Year in volleyball.
Caroline, tremendous year for her. Just a super athletic player, and the girl can really explode off the court and just pounds the volleyball. I mean, she just hits it. And, her and Ava was a big, two senior leaders on that team. But Caroline, she's just all over the court, doing everything it needs to be done. And, really, really good player there that be hard to fill for Corbin next year.
Let's go on to soccer. Let's recognize the Coach of the Year for girls soccer. No other than North Laurel's own Kayla Bargo Carson, the Coach of the Year in the 13th Region, brought to you by WB Transport. She was able to lead her team, Mondo Sima, to the Final Four in the state of Kentucky, and no one saw that happening.
No, just tremendous year for her. They walked through their district and region play, and just tremendous, tremendous coach, on that girls' side of things. And, hey, she's young, she's energetic, and she's going to be there for a long time, Ronnie Smith, doing this.
So congratulations, Miss Kayla Bargo Carson, Coach of the Year, brought to you by WB Transport. Now we'll go on to the girls' soccer Player of the Year, Miss Autumn Sawyers from Whitley County High School. Phenomenal season, brought to you again by WB Transport. She is the 13th region, Mondo, Player of the Year.
Autumn Sawyers is all over the soccer field, controls the flow of play, and 44 goals and 10 assists. Amazing, amazing year for her.
So congratulations, Autumn Sawyers. Unbelievable career at Whitley County. We had her on the show early in the year. She did a phenomenal job. Now let's go on to boys soccer End of the Year awards. Let's look at the Coach of the Year for the 13th region, brought to you by WB Transport. No other than Mr. Corey Steltenpool. We've had Corey on a couple times from OBI. This guy, Mondo Sima, is charismatic. He's a great coach. He's a man of faith and very well deserving, taking OBI all the way to the Final Four.
Absolutely. Tremendous season for them. OBI just dominated the region this year. And, hey, Corey Steltenpool is a tremendous, tremendous human being, not just a coach, but he is a great person, and really, really proud of him and what he's done this year.
Mondo, it's just one of the things that we get to do promoting these student athletes, talking to the coaches, is to get to know these coaches and get to know these guys. You talked about Corey. It makes, obviously, we do this because we love our community, but talking to a guy like that makes it easy to do what we do.
Absolutely.
So let's go on to the Player of the Year, brought to you by WB Transport. No other than OBI's very own Hero. You look at that beautiful last name. Don't you believe? I'm not even going to try. Coach Corey tried his best to teach it to me. But, Mondo, if you want to take a stab at it, you're more than welcome. But we're just going to call him Hero. But he had a phenomenal season for OBI.
Well, he's my hero because this kid is the best player in the region. I mean, maybe one of the best players we've seen in the region in a long time on the soccer side of things, Ronnie. 24 goals, 17 assists, and just a really, really great player. And I mean, gets other people involved, and that's what you have to do on the soccer field.
Yeah, so congratulations to all of our winners that have worked so hard. Our volleyball and boys and girls soccer will have other winners as the season progresses. And we're ending our show here. We're getting ready to come to the end. We can't go any farther without looking at the games that are coming up. And, of course, we have our pick'ems that we do in the 13th region, brought to you by Dixon Law Office. They present the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network pick'ems, and we can look there. Mondo, it's been a great season. Man, I'm telling you, Mr. Eric Dixon is leading everyone right now. John Crisologo is one game behind. Then there's myself, and there's you, and then Darren. But it's been fun picking these games.
Yeah, these games can go anyway, and it's nothing personal. It's just like sometimes I like to do something different than everybody else has. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh yeah,
that's just. But it has been fun. I've enjoyed it, and it's been great working with you this year, Ronnie. So.
Yeah, we've had a great time there. We had to pick Bowling Green and Owensboro, and you can see that. I picked opposite of everybody else, so either I'll get behind or I might be able to step up there. Most people, other than Darren, have Southwestern winning the Jags. That's what Coach Nelson says. Go ahead, pick against us. Rockcastle and Belfry, it's unanimous. We all have Belfry picked to win that game. Everybody picked Corbin to win. A couple, including you, Mondo Sima, picked Hazard, you and Ronnie Boland, to beat Williamsburg, and that could go either way. Hazard gave Corbin a run for their money, actually led at halftime. And then Johnson Central and Covington Catholic. There's a few. You picked Johnson Central, you and Ronnie as well. You and Ronnie going a little bit different there. and with their unique offense that they run, and then everybody picking Bell County to win that game. So we'll see what happens, and as long as we have teams that are alive in the 13th region, we'll keep having the football show. There's 4 teams that are left, Mondo, and we wish all of them the best of luck.
Hey, tremendous season, for all these guys, all these teams, these coaches, man. We've got to know them and love them and been able to talk about them this year. And anything can happen at this point. Anything can happen. So, hey, we may have 4 more teams next week. So, and I hope I'm wrong. I hope Coach Herron pulls it out. But, hey, it's just part of the business,
I hope so, too. I would love it just to keep going. And we appreciate all the sponsors that make it happen. We appreciate Martin Peterbilt for presenting this and the L4 Security group there, the 13th Region Media Network. We get a chance to be a part of that, Mondo. And if anybody's interested in doing any advertisement, we have coming up here pretty soon basketball. We still have a few things that are left to do, and we appreciate everybody wishing us luck there. We had different folks that are watching, even Daniel Haddock's watching, my buddy Daniel. He was with us watching tonight, and appreciate everybody's comments. And Mondo, will give you your closing comments for the night.
Soccer season comes to an end. Hero was a phenomenal player. And then Autumn Sawyer's there at Whitley County. And, our coaches and hey, and we're in the second week of playoffs. Anything can happen anytime. Just look at North Laurel, what they've done so far. But trying to give everybody the love and the respect and cheer them on as this thing comes to an end, Ronnie.
Yeah, it's always good to be with you, my friend. Hope you have a great evening. And from all of us here from the L4 Security 13th Region Media Network, thank you all for joining us tonight. We'll be on next week. And obviously, if you need Mondo and I for anything, we're always here to help you. God bless everybody and have a wonderful night.
See you, friend.
Kentucky Farm Bureau Manager Donovan Storm offers a full line of insurance products to cover your family and business needs. Kentucky Farm Bureau offers home, auto, life, health, workers' compensation, and business insurance. The friendly staff is ready to assist you with any of your questions at 528-2030. Manager Donovan Storm and his staff are located at 1456 West Cumberland Gap Parkway, Corbin, Kentucky. Call today for your free quote.
Since 2009, Gondolier Italian Restaurant and Pizza has been locally owned and operated and has enjoyed sharing made-from-scratch Italian favorites, oven-fresh pizza, and sweet desserts for the London and surrounding communities. We use only the freshest ingredients and offer something for everyone's taste with a vast selection of pizza, pasta, burgers, wings, sandwiches, and lots more. And you can't forget those made-from-scratch cakes. Whether you're one of our beloved regulars stopping by for the usual, or enjoying our unbeatable happy hour for the first time, we're here to help you feel like part of the family. So come visit us right off exit 41 in London, Kentucky.
Quality, creativity, and customer service. That's what sets Curb Kings apart. Located in London, Kentucky, but serving all the 13th region and southeastern Kentucky, we are your go-to when looking for top-notch quality. If you want your landscaping to truly stand out, our custom curbing is what you need. With many different designs, styles, and colors, true curb appeal can now be obtained at an affordable price, yet long-lasting solution. With over 25 years experience, let Josh Maxey and his crew help you through your next outdoor project while making it one of the most enjoyable upgrades yet. Our customer service and reliability will always be second to none, as we will constantly go the extra mile for your satisfaction. Call us today for a consultation and free estimate. Today is the day to take your outside entertainment area to the next level. Call Josh Maxey at 606-224-0715
The Martin family has been in the trucking industry for over 3 generations. My grandfather started this company selling salvage parts in the 1960s, and we're celebrating over 20 years as a Peterbilt dealer. Although we've grown and changed over the years, our focus has always been on you. We get it. When your truck's down, you're not making money. That's why we keep thousands of quality parts in stock so you can get back on the road as soon as possible. At Martin's Peterbilt, relationships matter, and that's why we've been around for generations. Come see us.
Help, but then they were like talking with some kids and
Are
stuff.
you looking to give your yard and landscaping a fresh new look this fall? Look no further than Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. With years of experience in general construction and landscaping, Kyle Gray and his team are here to help transform your outdoor space. From mowing and trimming to full landscaping cleanups, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting can do it all. And this fall, Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting is excited to announce that we will also be offering Christmas light installation services. Make your home the envy of the neighborhood with professional Christmas light installation from Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting. Give us a call at 606-729-6887 and let us make your yard and land look new again. Don't wait. Contact Gray & Sons LLC General Contracting for all your general construction, landscaping, and Christmas light installation needs.
We blaze trails where others won't, refusing to settle for the status quo. We hunger for something more, and we'll stop at nothing to achieve it. Riding across great plains, over mountain passes, and through the heart of America to see more, feel more, be more. This is our American dream. Ride with us.
Whatever's supposed